Okay, we're ready.
Well, hello everyone. So this is a skills demonstration video. We'll be demonstrating a counselor's use of closed questions. I will be playing the counselor and Dr. Logan-McKibben will be playing the client who is experiencing marital issues and has come to talk with the counselor about what's been happening. So please take a moment to watch not only the counselor and pay attention to the counselor's questions, but also the client's responses to the counselor's questions. So we are going to begin. Well, hello, Dr. Logan-McKibben. May I call you Dr. Logan-McKibben, or do you prefer something else?
Go ahead. You can call me Sandy, just so we don't have to be so formal in here. I hope that's okay too.
Oh, that's wonderful. I appreciate that. So, Sandy, is there something that brought you in today?
Um, yeah, I just, kind of some marital stuff going on, I guess.
Marital stuff. Is that um, has that been going on for a while?
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you spoken with your partner about what's been happening?
Yes and no.
So yes and no. Is there something in particular that you wanted to address with your partner?
Um, yeah, I guess. I mean, I guess we're just going through a rough patch right now.
Is there anything in particular that is causing that rough patch?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Just the disconnect, I guess, between us. I mean, I guess that's it, is just that disconnect.
Disconnect. Are you feeling the disconnect too?
Yeah.
Do you feel like this is impacting other areas of your life?
I would guess so. I would guess so.
There an area in particular?
Um, well, I mean, I guess it's impacting my life. Just, I mean, I would like for us to be more connected. So, I mean, if you asked him, he's probably not feeling very satisfied with our marriage, and I could kind of say the same.
So are you satisfied?
No one's ever asked me that before, but no.
Do you think that there are ways that he could satisfy you?
Mm. I mean, I'd like to be the optimist and think the answer could be yes.
Have you two sat down and had a conversation about your mutual dissatisfaction?
No, not yet. I was kind of thinking that I'm hoping that our counseling can help with that.
Are you open to having a conversation with your partner about what's been happening?
Maybe I think maybe after we talk a little bit more, um, but probably not like right now. If you ask me right now, I no.
Do you feel like this is something that we can focus on for future sessions?
Yeah, I think that's really it for me is figuring out like what we can do so that I can be in a place that I think I can talk with him.
Are there things that you can think of right now that might help the situation?
No.
Okay, I feel like at this point we've exhausted closed questions. So let's take a moment to kind of stop. First, if you're watching this video, take a moment to kind of pause the video and reflect on what you saw and jot down any notes. We're going to move forward though with processing what it was like to be the client with a counselor asking only closed questions. And that was mostly the skill used. I think the only skill used was closed questions. So Sandy, talk just a little bit about what that experience was like.
I think in the role of the client, I felt like I had to have all the answers. And that was also really challenging for me when I felt like I was wanting to come to you as the counselor to help me. And I almost kind of felt on the spot at times of like, well, what is your answer? And it felt like it was almost kind of definitive of like yes or no. And then if I gave a yes or a no, I didn't really elaborate that much. And then it didn't feel very supportive or very warm. So I feel less connected to you with having those close-ended questions, I think.
Was there a question that you wish I had asked you that I didn't?
Yeah, well, I mean, I wish that you would have asked me more to maybe even elaborate more on the marital issues or give me some background. It felt like maybe a little bit of trying to problem solve and didn't really take the time to get to know me or get to know more of the situation even either.
I would say even me in the counselor seat, I kind of felt like I was just kind of almost assuming what your problem was and that there was a fix for it. And if I just ask you enough questions, you're gonna give it to me. You're gonna give me the answer. And that was a little uncomfortable for me, even as a counselor, to kind of feel like I'm assuming your situation and not asking you for details.
Yeah, I could see that. So at this point, we're not feeling very connected with one another as counselor and client with the use of these closed-ended questions. Hmm.